All M-series models have a large, easy-to-read displays. This video explains what exactly appears where on the displays. On the M4, the current altitude is always shown on the top line of the display. The speed can be permanently seen on the middle line. Below the speed indicator is a text field, which displays the selected function. The value for the selected function is shown below this text field. There are several indicators on the display. One indicator shows the selected unit of measurement, kmA or MPa. S indicates whether the trip section counter has been started. 1 and 2 indicates whether bike 1 or bike 2 has been selected for the M4. Bulb indicates whether the backlight mode is on or off. M or FT indicates whether the altitude is displayed in meters or feet. Arrows beside the speed indicate whether you are moving faster or slower than the current average speed. The M4 has 3 buttons: the Set button at the top, the Bike button at the bottom right, and the Alti button at the bottom left. The Bike button can be used to access the bike information for the current trip. Trip distance, ride time, average speed, maximum speed, trip section time, trip section distance, navigator, temperature, actual time. The Alti button can be used to access the altitude information. Current gradient, altitude gain, maximum trip altitude reached, average gradient uphill, maximum gradient uphill, altitude loss, average gradient downhill, maximum gradient downhill. Press the Set button to scroll back through the information. Press the Bike and the Set buttons to start the trip section counter. The S icon appears on the display and the trip section time is immediately shown. Pressing the Bike and Set buttons again also stops the trip section counter. Press and hold the Bike button to reset the trip section counter to 0. Press Alt and Set to switch on the light mode. The bulb icon indicates when this mode is active. The display backlight illuminates every time a button is pressed. The desired information then appears when the button is pressed a second time. Press Alt and Set again to switch the backlight mode off. To optimize the battery capacity, the backlight mode is automatically switched off after a break. If you press and hold the Bike button for a few seconds while in the function menu, the reset query appears. If you continue to hold the Bike button, the data for the current trip will be reset to 0. The bike computer is then ready for the next trip. The device settings are explained in full in the setting video. They are combined in a setting menu. This is opened from the function menu by pressing and holding the Set button for a few seconds. Menu Open flashes on the display. Once the menu has been opened, you can access the total values or switch to the settings. Press the Bike or Alti button to switch to the settings and the Set button to open the settings. Use the Bike or Alti button to scroll through the settings. The menu arrows to the right and left of the text field indicate that other settings are also available in the setting menu. Use the Bike or Alti button to scroll to the desired setting. Press the Set button to open the desired setting. Here you can change the values to be set by pressing the Bike or Alti button. Once the right value has been set, this can be confirmed by pressing the Set button. If a setting is incorrect or you have to select the wrong setting menu, the setting process can always be cancelled by pressing the Set button. Once you have configured all the necessary settings, Press and hold the Set button for a few seconds. The setting menu will then return to the function menu. Menu close flashes on the display and it switches back to the function mode.